Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And that will what's going to be the final play of this first quarter. After one, a 14-3 ball game. From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. They'll throw again. Here's Mayfield. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. A 24-yard touchdown. And the Browns are going to tack on to their... Hurry! Following the interception, Mayfield. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains. A first down throw for Mayfield. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps to have the big gun.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. A 14-yard touchdown. Mayfield looks to throw, and he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. The 20, 10, and all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. A big play there. Now here's Michael Dixon as he'll kick it away for the second time. And problems spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20. The Browns drive about to get started. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one play drive's exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was really easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
Yeah, we'll see if it's that easy. Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. Past the 20, and he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. A big play there. Mayfield now looking to throw on first down. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Big yardage there for the Browns, 18. And on that last play there, he's over 400 yards passing now.
You know what that generally means?
Success.
That, and it means you really didn't miss opportunity. Place, guys are making yardage after the catch to help you out that way. I mean, the whole team has picked it up, and don't forget, that means the offense.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. He'll get that complete to the tight end, Harris. Big yardage there for the Browns, 18. Well, he flew past 200, 300, 400 yards. Now he's over 450 yards passing on the day.
So what you're saying is oxygen for everyone catching the ball and trying to defend?
Yeah, especially those guys trying to defend right now.
No doubt. They've got to be a confused group because they haven't been able to defend him very well at all. And I think he just wants to keep firing. When you have that kind of a day, you're just locked in. Just keep calling those pass plays.
Here's Mayfield. He's got Njoku, his big tight end. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. David Njoku, his 6th touchdown of the season as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. Boy, it's nice to have that big, reliable target you can go to.
Each and every time. A lot of people see that position as a fallback. Throw it to them when all else fails. Not at all. This guy can make plays, and that's exactly what he just did.
Yeah, play here for a touchdown. On 1st and 10, Mayfield, wide open receiver complete. He's at the 40, 20, 10, and all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. A big play there. He'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Looking left side, he's got it, complete. That'll move the sticks for the Browns, a gain of 12. And, boy, they had high praise for this rookie receiver when we asked the coaches about him, didn't they?
They certainly did, and obviously they liked his measurables, otherwise they wouldn't have brought him onto the team. Height, weight, speed, all of that. But how about what they really said? Competitiveness. That's what they really liked about him. The way he goes after the football, competes for it, and decides when it's in the air, it's his and only his.
His throw caught at about the 5. 14 yards that time for number 14.
Some think the teams really won't throw a slant route unless you have a receiver that has a lot of stature to him. But sometimes the little guys, they get lost in there. People can't really locate them, and they run that quick cut on the slant, and oftentimes they can turn it into big plays.
They'll set up to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. The incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead, but I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense is going to crowd the line of scrimmage. If you just hand it off inside, you're getting your running back popped a lot as well. Sometimes the defense dictates it. If they're going to crowd.
180. 54. Watch QB drop. Watch QB drop.
1st down, Mayfield. And he comes back with one complete. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49.
Good. 180. 54 Mike. Quarterback, don't get nervous now. We ain't beginning.
To throw again on 2nd down. Mayfield. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 28. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. To throw, Mayfield. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland, as his guys are in for 6, as his guys continue to pour it on. And for them, this train, it just keeps rolling, doesn't it? Well on their way to yet another victory.
Yeah, it's almost a runaway, isn't it? And you just wonder how anyone could stop this. They got full momentum going, full confidence going. But it's not just their own confidence that is leading them. It's the lack of confidence against their opponents now, because they see them coming and think, we've got no shot.
Check. Watch 54. Watch 54. It's a party now. What's that?
So instead of running, Mayfield's going to throw it here. Wide open receiver complete. Face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags. They're down here in the 4th, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration, not a good play.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for Cleveland, they remain as hot as anyone, 6-0 now through the first month and a half. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for the Seahawks, the loss here will move them back.
Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready? Are you ready? Get ready. This be the green light, go. Tires burn the pavement. People want to know when Mace, Poss, and Dave went. Still here, still in your ear with a style so hot, you'll see where all the sun rays went. Legs, arms, and head, all being moved in a frenzy. The blends be all the right cred, meaning credentials. Best of both worlds when we rockin' over pearls in the instrumental. Are you ready? Set. Jump to the rhythm as hard as you can go. Keep it steady, to the letter rock. Turn it up, we giving the show. But can you rock it like rocket fuel? What you talking about, space out your mind? But can you rock it like rockets, fool? That's a close encounter of what kind?
I'm the coach. You're locked into the NFL.
Mayfield on first down. He'll get that to DeValve, the tight end. 23 yards, the final tally. Just the first quarter, but tackling going to be so important going forward. They've got to limit plays like that.
And that's something when you see it happen early in the game and they don't get him on the ground.
There he goes, left side. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. A big play there. 52 yards. As his guys are able to strike first. Now Mayfield looking middle, and that's complete. And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy. Just what the Browns needed there. Good for a gain of 17. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. 14 yards, and it's a Cleveland first down. Mayfield now already over 100 yards passing in just this first quarter. It's 1st and 10. Mayfield to throw it. And his throw here is incomplete.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Down the numbers. There he goes. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. A big play there with his second touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage. Throwing, Mayfield. This is the tight end, Njoku. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Mayfield. Over the middle, it's complete. The 20, 10. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. A big play there. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already. Now this one complete on the slant route. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Coming up at halftime, we remind you once again that we're going to check in with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL as we reach now, hard to believe, the halfway point of the season. Time flying.
It certainly is. Time to get the sweaters out, my man.
52's the mic. Hey, let's get in that hole.
Mayfield now. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 14 yards, and it's a Cleveland first down. Mayfield now. Only one pass has hit the ground for him. 10 of 11 thus far. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. From 19 yards away.
Good. 180.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now just under 30 seconds to go in this first half. Throwing again, Mayfield on 2nd and 10. Wide open receiver complete. Past the 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. A big play there as the first half is winding down. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage. They'll look to throw here on first down. Throwing middle, and it's complete. That'll move the sticks for the Browns, a gain of 12.
Slant route's effective no matter who's running the route and catching the ball. But when you have a receiver of that stature, you have to be a little bit more precise throwing it. You don't have the same catch radius with the bigger targets.
They'll set up a throw. Got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. He's been quiet today in the passing game, just his second catch.
Yeah, and people have to come up with schemes to limit him. And what a lot of teams do, they'll double him, use a linebacker underneath, a safety over the top. Sometimes they'll just take a corner, maybe their third corner if he's a bigger guy, and put him on a man-to-man to try and limit his touches. Just keep mixing it up, give him different angles, different looks, like a good boxer does.
Just what the Browns needed there. Good for a gain of 17. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Now a man open down the middle of the field and brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. A good pickup there for the Browns, 15 yards.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route and then breaks it off.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland.
Mike 51, Mike 51.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. It's brought in by Harris. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. An excellent pickup of 20 yards.
But when you hit him on the move like that, and he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam, oh boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
Yeah, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down. The throw over the middle, taken in. 14 yards, and it's a Cleveland 1st down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
3 down, 3 down. No, check.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. A 14-yard touchdown.
Cut that. Dead. 180. Mike 53. 53. Mike.
A 1st down throw for Mayfield. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. 25 yards there on the catch and run. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Mayfield looks to throw. He'll get that complete to the tight end, Harris. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Demetrius Harris, his 2nd touchdown on the season as his guys... Here's Matt Darr now. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Patriots with the football as we get you reset. They come up on a 4th down situation with things not looking particularly rosy. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Browns will take over with a 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. So well done there. And these punters, they get more specialized and better each and every year, don't they?
They sure do. And now it's really not the American punters. It's the Australian punters with their kicking academies and that flat drop and just kind of kicking the nose of the football. They're able to almost stop it where they want to, like a good golfer can check one up.
13 yards to pick up there. Good for a Cleveland 1st.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this.
Hurry. Hey. We got 3. Three down.
Well, the lead late in the 4th, but Mayfield's going to throw it. And that one drops to the ground, incomplete. Clock stops here just inside of 20 seconds, 19 left. Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. It's caught by OBJ. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 11 yards there, 1st down. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Browns, their winning ways continue as they get it up to 7-0. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Mile High to take on the Broncos. Meanwhile, for the Patriots, the loss will drop them to 6-2 now on the year. And they'll be on the road next week for a matchup with the Baltimore Ravens. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here.